Biggity boom, biggity bow. We are live. It is Friday morning, the last Friday before the beginning of La Liga, match day one, friends. And we got Barcelona hosting Real Sociedad. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to go over the lineups. We're going to go over match predictions. We'll take a look at Sociedad so we are a little bit familiar with our opponent. And folks, hopefully this will be the last time, but we are going to talk about the Lionel Messi saga once again because reports coming out, this CVC deal with La Liga and Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid not being a part of it. Supposedly, had we been a part of that deal and had we accepted that cash and given up the TV rights, Lionel Messi would still be wearing the Blaugranes this season. We'll talk about whether that was the right decision or not because I've got some thoughts. Probably going to be different from what you were expecting. We'll talk about all that. Like I said, we'll do a full match preview. But before we get into all that jazz, we got to start things off the right way, my friends. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John. All right. Did I say Madrid and it's Bilbao? Am I getting fact-checked right off the bat? It happens. Sometimes you get a fact wrong in the intro. CVC La Liga deal. So what do you got? First of all, we're jumping into things. Sorry, coming in hot. It's Friday. I'm ready for the weekend, even though I took off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I only worked yesterday. No big deal. Good morning, Cules. Good morning, Mandox. And referee coming in hot, correcting me here. I do believe you are correct in that it is Bilbao and not Atletico Madrid. Let me just double check here. Real, Barca, and Atletico Bilbao. Thank you, referee. This is why I love this community. Always keeping me in check. I'm going to be wrong about a lot of shit. A lot of times. It happens. But supposedly, since we're starting there, friends, supposedly, and good morning, Ayush. Good morning, Thushar. Good morning. But supposedly, if Barcelona would have accepted the cash, we would have had enough money to pay Lionel Messi's salary. That's what Tebas, the president of La Liga, is saying. Now, did Laporta and others decide not to take that cash deal because they needed a reason to have Messi walk away? I don't think so. Did they decline that deal knowing that it was going to mean Messi was leaving? Probably. But as Laporta said, it would mean that we were giving up our TV rights. I forget what his quote was, but for like 50 years or something like that. And he kept saying that there's no one person bigger than the club, including Lionel Messi. Looking back, we should have sold Lionel Messi, if not last year, in 2019. 100% should have sold him, cashed out. That's what would have been best for the club, and that's what would have been best for Leo. This generation that we've had playing since the 2008-2009 season, we have done such a poor job of succession planning and really forecasting those departures and having that turnover in the lineup. We've done such a poor job. We've let our emotions and our attachment to nostalgia drive this club to where it is. Now, I can't really speak to the back office finances and how nobody saw this coming. So I can only assume that we let our feelings run this club more than anything else. So as much as it hurt to see Leo leave, that is ripping off the Band-Aid. All right? We are not going back to that. People have talked about already, well, maybe Lionel Messi can come back in a year or two. No, friends. No. We need to have that space in the salary. We need to have that space in terms of just ownership and accountability on the pitch. When Lionel Messi is not there, there will be a vacuum for who's going to take over that power. Right now, it's looking like Depay. I've got high hopes that Griezmann will actually step up now that he has the opportunity that he's been asking for more responsibility, to be more involved in the buildup of things. Here it is, Griezmann. Here it is, my friends. We'll see what happens. We'll talk about it. We're going to go over the lineup. We are going to go over the lineup. And I got a nice little, if it works, I'm going to try this out. I haven't really tested it, but I've got I've got a new layout here for us to go over the lineups. I think it'll be fun. We shall see. Mr. Hustle, good morning, good morning. How we doing? Winston, welcome. That's right, because India, you guys don't get ESPN, am I correct? So La Liga is going to be on ESPN now, which could help my numbers. Ayo. Copa del Rey, which was on ESPN last year, got me some of the best numbers of the season. So, fantastic there. I keep playing with my hair. I'm going to try to stop. Still need to get, I know, we still need to give Messi $39 million, which just think about who we could sign for $39 million, but instead we have to give that to Messi. Cules, excellent point on the Gretzky trade, dude. The guy that I take music lessons from actually brought up the same thing. And did you know, Cules, the Gretzky trade and the Messi deal were done on the same day in history. Oh, terrible. How to vids, good morning. Will Coutinho regain his form? I think so. I think I've got high expectations for Coutinho this year. I really do. I think you're going to see Dest playing on that left back a little bit, and Coutinho is going to spend time at the left center mid or the left wing. And I think because Dest is not one right now that's going to take over a match a la a Jordi Alba with constant overlaps, I think you're going to see him have a little bit more freedom to do what he wants up there. Levi, good morning, good morning. So, yes, we need to kind of just take this year and say it's not about one man. Appreciate everything that he did for the club. Have that in your heart moving forward. But 100%, we need to look to the future. No trim. Can't cut the hair. Long hair, don't care. I promise it doesn't look this bad all the time. This is me waking up after having a ponytail all day. And then I take it out, and I go to sleep, and I wake up, and I'm here with you guys. Doesn't matter. That's not what this show's about. Show's not about me looking pretty. Show's about waking up and Barca-ing. That's what we do here. Can we see you streaming FIFA 22 career mode? As the channel grows, and if I need stuff, we'll get back into FIFA maybe, but I am coming off of a, 15-year FIFA addiction. So I'm good for now. Did I watch the Super Cup? I did. Chelsea's going to be good this year, guys. I'm not so sure about that Lukaku deal, especially $110 million for Lukaku after he's already flopped at Chelsea and United. I don't like it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Premier League is going to be fun this year. I was really thinking Liverpool were going to revamp, but they haven't done really anything at all. Man United, Chelsea, Man City. That's going to be the top three this year. Premier League's going to be fun this year, 100%. Another American, Josh Sargent, went from the relegated Werder Bremen, now going to be playing at Norwich, who is probably going to get relegated in the Premier League, but no big deal. Guys, how about this? We still have to register. I know I'm jumping here, but I saw How To Vid say that we managed to reduce some salaries. And then Mr. Hustle. Yes, Mr. Hustle, read my mind. Memphis, Garcia, and Aguero still not registered. We did register Emerson, so it's looking like maybe he is going to get some playing time. We have a little bit of time to register Garcia and Aguero. Garcia just came back to the club. He's not likely to get a start. He's not likely to get playing time, so we might just wait and not actually register him this week. You can register players week by week. I think it's through September. And then the last time that you can register somebody is in January. So could Messi have sat out half the year? Yes, but whatever. That's not what we want. We're moving forward. We are moving forward. Aguero, also not registered, but he's going to be out for 10 weeks. So no rush on registering. You don't have to register an injured player. And like I said, we've got time. We can do this week by week. The big one is that we have to get Depay registered. Everyone's saying that, yes, we're thinking we can register him by today, but this is it. This is the end of today. We have to get him registered today. and Spain is 5 or 6 hours ahead of us right now. So they are already halfway through their business day to get this done. Ooh, so I'm nervous. As an American, what do you prefer at right back, Dest or Emerson? I've said this before, but I'm telling you guys again. Throughout this year, you're going to see the combination of Emerson on the right and Dest on the left. And you will also see Jordi Alba on the left, Dest on the right, Alba on the left, Emerson on the right. You're going to see those combinations because Dest can play either side. Coleman doesn't have full faith in him. He struggled to get 90 minutes last year. Dest got a lot of starts, but kept getting subbed off around the 65th minute. So he's got another year under his belt. Had a nice run of things in the Nations League. We'll see if he gets more playing time, but don't be surprised if we start seeing Jordi Alba's time start going down. He is, 32, 33, something like that? Should have registered Depay before Emerson, probably. So I don't know if that's priorities or if that's just a practical reason for that. How many tattoos? Just the one. It's a full piece, though. It's got the Barca shield. Barca, let's go. What else? We got to get into the match preview here in just a few minutes. Oh, it's actually kind of warm. I'm going to put my hair back. I whip my hair back and forth. All right, so we're going to take a look at the upcoming match. That's what we're going to jump into. Because really the big news is that Tebas said Barcelona could have kept Lionel Messi if they kept him for this CVC deal. But they didn't. But it is what it is. We're going to move on. So far, we are still waiting to register a few players. So I'm worried about that. Mariba is apparently going to be sitting out this year. Pjanic and Umtiti are still at the club. So we got what we got, my friends. All right, we're gonna try this out. Like I said, I've never done this before, but I was testing it out, and I think it's gonna work. So let me know what you think of this brand new lineup time, my friends. Here we go. All right, so I've got Barcelona hosting Real Sociedad, and I need to be pointing over here apparently. Okay, Barcelona versus Real Sociedad. This is not every player that's going to be registered for the senior squad, but what I have here is my top, 20 players that are most likely to start. So there's always going to be, I think, 2, 3 Barca B players that go up and down throughout the year. So if some of them actually start getting playing time, I'll make a card for them. I'll put them on here. But until any of those players actually get some time on the pitch and are actually going to be part of these predictions, I'm not too worried about it. So starting with the defenders, or starting with the goalkeepers, then to the defenders, all the way up to the attackers there. And I forgot I was going to gray out the folks that are injured. Oh, I need to plug my phone in here because I'm only at 2%. My goodness, 3%. Okay, first of all, what do you guys think about this layout? Let's pause. This is all new, all of it. It's like I'm in a tiny little box now. But what's great about this is I can drag and drop players like this, and then I can move them right back if I don't like that. How sweet is this? Okay, I'm doing like 2 or 3 different things here that I'm using for unintended purposes. But I've got the player, their position, their nation, and their kit number, which most of the kit numbers have been revealed, but not all of them. Not all of them, my friends. So let's actually, before we get back into this lineup, let me jump over to something else here. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, turn that off. Okay. We'll figure that out. Listen, I'm not a producer. Okay, I'm doing this, making this up as I go, as they say. Collado is missing, yes, but I don't expect him to actually get any playing time just yet. So we're gonna pause on that. What I do want to take a look at, and we'll go ahead and share this, biggity boom, biggity bow, is the Barcelona kit numbers. This is on the official website, and there's a couple things here that are interesting that I want to point out. We shall see. We shall see what you think. All right, so for starters, Andre Ter Stegen, number 1. Neto, number 13. No surprises there. Love it. Get into the defenders. Serginho Dest sticking with the number 2. My kit's going to be here today. I'm super excited. I thought it wasn't going to make it, but my brand new 21-22 Barcelona kit, Serginho Dest on the back, 2 years running. I love it. Gerard Piqué keeping the number 3. Araujo keeping the number 4. Clement Lenglet, 15. Jordi Alba, 18. Sergio Roberto, 20. Still no changes. These are all from last year. Samuel Umtiti, 23. Eric Garcia, no kit number. I get that he's not registered, but neither is Depay, neither is Aguero, and they've been given kit numbers. So why does Eric Garcia not have a kit number? That's the question. Who's got answers? What do you think? Referee, that's a fair point. Now that you say that, I don't know why I'm keeping it like this with a tiny little browser. I should. Tell you what, guys, next week when you see Wake Up in Barca, when I go to the browser, we'll go browser full screen and we'll put me small in the window. Referee, excellent, excellent. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Guys, this is why I love that the channel is based off of conversation. I get plenty of good ideas from you all. I'm very close to this. I'm very caught up in the momentum. And sometimes the best ideas have been you guys just going, hey, John, why don't you just do this very simple thing that would make this a little bit better, a little bit more engaging, a little bit more fun? And I go, duh. So thank you, referee. You're saying 24 for Eric Garcia. Where are you getting that information? Was that posted somewhere else? Was that on their Instagram or something like that? Because on their official website, this is fcbarcelona.com, no kit number given. Oscar Mingueza, number 28. I was surprised that didn't change. Surprised he didn't upgrade that. Emerson Royale taking the 22, which I think we talked about this before. That was Ansu Fati's original kit number. So that is going to be changing now. Levi, calm down. Rumors of the 24. Okay, it's possible. I'm actually suspicious that Eric Garcia is going to end up playing a defensive mid for us. My spider senses are tingling. We've got several center backs, and Eric Garcia coming from La Masia. I'm sure he's spent a little bit of time dabbling in a high line, playing center back that can easily just push a little bit forward in that defensive mid role. We'll see. We'll see. Because right now we have Busquets, we have De Jong, and we have Pjanic. And then we have some youngsters, right? Anyway, midfielders, my friends. Sergi Busquets rocking the number 5. Miralem Pjanic still is the number 8. Please go to Juventus. Please. Please go to Juventus. Ricky Puig getting the number 6. Upgrade. He was number 12. Now he's the number 6. That could be an indicator for playing time for Ricky Puig. Does it mean he's going to start? I don't know. There's some tough competition in that midfield, even with some injuries. But I think that just that he's wearing the number 6 gives him a little bit of hope for this season. Philippe Coutinho going with the number 14. Pedri was 16. I was surprised that he didn't get a number upgrade as well. But that's what we're sticking with. And then Frankie de Jong with his preferred number 21. Leaves us with the forwards. Griezmann, number 7. Braithwaite changed from number 9 to number 12, opening things up for Memphis Depay to take that number 9. Ousmane sticking with 11. Fati switched from 22, which is now Emerson, to 17. Nicely done. Ansu Fati is his name. Curious to see if he sticks with 17 long term, though. And then the last one is Aguero taking the 19. So what's missing from this, my friends? 2 things that are missing. There's 2 big things, and they are related. I'll give you all a second to point out what 2 things we might be missing from what we saw here on Barcelona's webpage. What do you think? What do you think? I would love to see Pedri get number 8 over Pjanic. That would be fantastic. I don't know about Trincao. I'm not saying that he wouldn't have developed given a little bit more time at Barcelona, but I was not completely sold on what I saw from him there. not completely sold. What else we got? Streaming on Twitch. I've considered this year we're gonna maybe look into streaming on different platforms. Twitch and TikTok would be the top two. However, the more that I think about it, I want people to be on YouTube. So I've been putting out little clips on TikTok. I'll do the same thing for Instagram and Twitter. But ultimately, I think I want people on YouTube for the live watch parties. How to vids got it. We are missing the number 10. Depay is wearing number 9, Levi. Excuse me. So we're missing the number 10. So for all of you saying that we had to have it, we'll see. I know we got some youngsters that are going to be coming up. So Callado is going to be coming up. One of the keepers will be another one. But that still leaves 3 spots on our lineup. Mr. Hustle's got it. We're missing Wesson McKennie. Let's go. I love it. Yes. That's not it, though. There it is. Referees got it. Good teamwork, everybody. Demir. What you're not seeing here on this website is a number 10 or Demir. To take it one step further, he's not on the Barca B website either. He's the only player that I could think of that is missing from both lineups. I think Mariba's on the Barca B lineup. Shit, as I say this, Levi may have just proved me wrong. But let's look. Let's take a look. Because if you go to Barca teams, Barca B, I want to say Mariba was on here. I could be wrong, but Demir was not. So Inyaki's on there. He'll get time at the top club. Balde might get time at the top club with the senior squad, I should say. Collado. There he is. Yes, I was right. Ilaish, Nico, and for forwards, where's he at? Menache. Those are 6 players from Barca B that will probably get some time with the senior squad. But what you're not seeing there is Demir. So here's my theory. Here's my theory, friends. Let me know what you think, and then we'll go over my predicted lineup here. My theory is that Demir is going to be wearing the number 10. My theory is that he was bought with the intention of playing for Barca B, but in the last month in playing and training with the senior squad, he has proven himself to Ronald Koeman, and I'm not going to say that he's going to start against Sociedad, but I think he is going to be on the senior squad. I think he'll be on the bench, and I think he gets the number 10. I think the reason why he hasn't been revealed yet is to just not put that pressure on him going into the buildup of this first match. But if he's wearing the number 10, and let's say he starts or comes off the bench and has a strong performance, immediately people will be like, oh, is he the next Messi? I've already seen the headlines of him being the Austrian Messi. So I think to save him the hassle of the press and the fans putting that pressure on him, I don't think they're going to debut that number 10 until Saturday. I think that's the first time you're going to see Demir wearing the number 10. Could be wrong. Could be totally wrong. Could be totally wrong. We'll see. So let's see the opinions on that. Could just be because he hasn't added to Barca B yet. But everybody else, Demir came in, I think, before Depay and Aguero and Emerson, if I'm not mistaken. Someone's got to take it. We've looked into the rules. I thought that Barcelona would be able to retire it or just skip over it, but several people sent me the links. The rules are the rules. You have to have numbers 1 through 25, and you have to have 25. Well, that's the one part that wasn't clear. Do you have to have 25 players for every match, or can you have 24 and just not give somebody the number 10? That was the one part where it was like, yeah, it's not officially retired, but you could skip it and not give it to somebody. We'll see. Ansu Fati is still not ready to go. Apparently, he is back in light training, but he is not going to be starting or on the bench against Sociedad. So let's jump into the lineup. Whoops. Bring that down. There we go. We'll work it out. First and foremost, I want to make sure that we are not selecting anybody that's injured. So as I pull this up, I'm going to go through my list here of injured players, and we're going to just kind of take down their opacity so that I'm not confused. So Aguero's out. He's going to be out until November. Ousmane Dembele also out until October, maybe November. Who else? Ter Stegen. This one was a surprise to me, but I forgot that he did have surgery on his knee back in May. So Ter Stegen is a doubt. So we're going to keep him out of this one. Mingueza also dealing with an injury, just a slight one, hamstring. But Mingueza is going to be out for this one. Where is he? Where are you at, Mingueza? Did I not? Was that the missing player? Where is he? I know I've got him on here. You just wait. Let me drag him over. We're going to find him. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. Where's he at? I got to add him here. I'm doing some stuff off screen that you're not seeing. This is what happens when you do the first run of things, folks. Where is he? I had him. Folks. This might put a well, he's injured. We're going to move on for now. Instead of gumming up the works. Cuz I could have sworn we had him. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. I'll stop here in just a second. I could have sworn I had him on here. What a fail on my part. Oh, no. Is this it? Did I find him? Where is he? Oh, that's stupid. I see what happened. Hang on. We're going to fix it. There we go. Yes. Okay. So what happened here, folks, I don't know if you saw that, but what happened there is I had to customize the Mingueza photo. I had to build that one. So what I did was I took PK and I took Mingueza's face and put it over PK and then kept some of the other stats. So boom, I got it. Hello, Amber. How we doing? Referee, thank you. I should have just looked at the chat. I knew you guys would have caught it before me. I was panicking there. But we did it. So we got Mingueza. Are we good now? We're good. All right. Cut that part out of the clip that I produced later. Ayo. Anyway, so we are back to graying out the players that are injured. Ter Stegen, Aguero, Dembele, Mingueza. Am I missing anybody? Did I skip over anybody? Nope, that's it. Okay. More players injured. Langley, also a major doubt. So we got to gray him out. It's going to be hard to get 11 players on the field, you guys. Not lying. Ansu Fati still out. He's getting grayed out. Frankie de Jong is a big doubt for this match. So Frankie de Jong is going to be grayed out. And I think that's it. There's no suspensions. It's first match. Whew, okay, that's everybody that's injured. Let me see if I can. Yeah, we're going to take their opacity down. Boom. Perfect to 50%. I love it. Look at that. Guys, this is amazing. All right, this is cool. I'm just tickled that this is actually working out. What else we got? What did I miss? How to vids. I saw that. I got it. We're good. All right. So we're gonna start from the back, right? It's gonna be a 4-3-3. Ronald Koeman, I think, has been told, "Hey, guy, we're not doing any of this 5-back nonsense anymore, or not 5-back, 3-back nonsense anymore. We're going with a 4-3-3." So starting from the back, that leaves us Neto. He's gonna be starting in goal right there. Slide on in. And then we needed 2 center backs. And what I'm thinking is that PK, even though he is in the twilight of his career, match day 1, I think he gets the start. So we're going to put him right there. Now, who goes next to him? We got Araujo. We got Umtiti. Those are our options. I think that one's pretty obvious. It's going to be Araujo. Had a breakout year last year. Very excited for this guy's future. I'm declaring that he is the Uruguayan Virgil van Dijk. That's what I'm saying. You heard it here first, my friends. What about the time? The time? Are you talking about the time for the match kickoff? You're messing up my flow here. I know I'm right about that. I'm gonna double check myself. I'm double checking. I triple dog dare ya. No, it's 2 p.m. my time, Eastern Daylight Time. Okay. So, PK and Araujo are getting the start in the center back pairing. Oh, I see what I did there. No big deal. Okay. PK and Araujo getting the center back pairing. Who's going to start on the left? Who's going to start on the right? I think for this one, because it's the first match, I think Koeman is going to go a little bit more conservative with some players that he is more familiar with. So we're going Jordi Alba, left back, and we're going the young American Serginho Dest on the right back. That's our back four. Alba, PK, Araujo, Dest, Neto starting in goal. That's what we're going with, friends. So the midfield, again, gets interesting. Limited options. De Jong, injured. Is that our only injury in the midfield? That is our only injury in the midfield. So, again, going with the idea that Koeman is going to want to, for sure, have a positive result in this first match. He's going to want to go with some players that he's more familiar with. I do think Sergio Busquets, as much as I hate it, gets the start in the midfield, that defensive role. He's going to play a lot of La Liga matches, probably a lot of Copa del Rey matches, but we have to figure out something else for when we play elite clubs in Champions League, because he just doesn't have the pace. When that counterattack starts, he needs to get sideline to sideline to break that down, and he just doesn't have the pace. I love him so much, but he just doesn't have the pace. Now, who's going to play alongside of him? We got a few options. The guy who's been playing all summer long for the Spanish national team, the Euros, Olympics, doesn't matter. He says, I want to play. Get me on the pitch. Pedri, you got it, sir. You got that left center mid role. He's just coming back to the club, so I could be wrong on this one. But I do think he gets a start. On the right-hand side, Riqui Puig, Coutinho, Pjanic, Demir. That's our options. Now, again, I'm a little bit hesitant to go with Demir because he's not on Barcelona's website just yet. Coutinho, maybe. Riqui Puig, maybe. Pjanic is a no. So this is where I'm really torn, and this is going to be a big indicator for where Ronald Koeman's head is. If he goes with Riqui Puig, I think that means that the three midfielders for the year are going to be Pedri, Puig, and De Jong. If he goes with Coutinho, I don't know if he's going to stick with that long term. Demir would also be a little bit of a gamble. I don't think Coutinho and Demir start a majority of the time. I could be wrong. I'm torn on this one, guys. What do you think? Sergio Roberto is the other option. Did I forget him? Where's my Roberto card? Oh, it's a good thing we've got 38 matches to get this right, friends. Let me pull up my Roberto card. I know I have him on here. Where are you at? There he is. Okay. I knew I was missing one. Oh, look. Roberto's huge. Bring that back down to scale. And we got to cut off these stats here. Boom. You guys are seeing all the behind-the-scenes stuff. I totally forgot about Roberto. We'll slide him in right here for now. And you know what? That might actually, now that you brought that up, could be Roberto. So what do you think? I should have started a poll for this. That's the other thing that I forgot. We're going to have polls this year, too. So that'll be fun. Should have done. That's okay. Thinking out loud now. We're going to do polls. So what do you guys think? Our options are Roberto, Puig, Coutinho, or Demir. Out of those four, who starts in the midfield? We got a couple votes. Roberto. That's very possible. I'm thinking. I want it to be Demir because I want something to get excited about for this year. Do you think we take a risk playing Coutinho? If he reaches 100 matches, we have to pay Liverpool $20 million. Yeah, I think if we need Coutinho, we need Coutinho. And if we have to pay $20 million, it has to happen. All right, it looks like we're split between Demir and Roberto. I'm going to say, again, because Coleman wants a little bit of security, I'm going to go Roberto. I think that's what's on Ronald Koeman's mind. Also, Roberto gives a little bit more defensive security for Dest on that right-hand side. So that gives us a front three that we need to look at, friends. I think it's a guarantee that we're going to have Depay on that left-hand side, assuming that he does get registered. I think we see what we saw lined up against Juventus, actually. So I'm going to go goat weight. And if you noticed, he is labeled goat weight. And then Griezmann on that right-hand side. Because what happens there is Griezmann on his left foot cuts inside. A little bit more like that. Goat weight pushes forward like this. Depay drops in a little bit like this. Sergio Roberto will drift out wide. Dest will get up top here. Pedri will come in and influence all through this midfield. And that leaves space for Jordi Alba to push forward. That's what I'm thinking, friends. So if I could bring everybody back. Boom, 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 boom. Griezmann, get back over there. Biggity boom, biggity bow. That's our lineup, friends. That is our lineup. Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here on the Undefeated channel. First match of La Liga 21-22 campaign. First year without Lionel Messi. Woo, historic. But we're going to be doing a live watch party. The chat will be going. We'll see what happens. My prediction for this match is 2-1 Barca. I think Depay gets a goal. And you know what? I think Goatway gets a goal. That's what I'm thinking. I think 2 out of our 3 forwards start out the campaign with putting one in the back of the net. I think Barca fans will have something to smile about, and we can maybe look forward to a fun campaign. That's what I'm hoping. You all let me know down in the chat what you think. I love you all very much. Ooh, we're going to hop off. So a few things. Let me know what you think about the predictions. Let me know what you think about the new layout and doing these match previews. Obviously had a couple of hiccups, but that's what happens. First run of things. So I hope you all liked it. More to come on the channel, of course. We're going to be doing some live polls during the matches. We got predictions coming in. I love it. Levi says 2-2. Tran says 2-0. Cules, we'll see you later, brother. All right, I'm going to hop out of here. I love you all very much. I hope you have a great weekend. Come hang out with me Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Figure out what it is for you. Barcelona hosting Real Sociedad. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. We'll see you next time. Mwah.